I'll go this way.
Alright.
Might be useful.
Started this last night, but it was kind of like an overnight
Better take
thing.
a look.
And I did respond to a couple of people in the chat here and there, but I feel like I should try to talk a little bit more, like if nothing else then for the sake of people who might watch the stream later. So where we left off, we had just picked up Karlach. We now have our main party, and of course she wanted to take care of these paladins of Tyr right away, so we did that. While we're here, we may as well loot the crap out of the toll house and its immediate environs, which does include unlocking a
Collapsed
waypoint.
tunnel. Looks like it claimed some victims as well.
One disadvantage, I suppose, of doing streaming rather than making the videos is that you will have to
A question for our master monster hunter. How would you approach killing a vampire?
To start, lure it into the sun, drive a stake through its heart. Why?
And what might you?
Just curious.
At the very least, if people are watching live, they'll get to watch me do all the inventory and vendoring stuff in real time. People who watch the stream afterwards can still skip it.
Something over there.
What's so funny? You haven't got some laughing curse, have you?
I really made it out of Avernus. It's incredible.
All right, just keep it down. We're conspicuous enough without your hyena call.
Not very interested in all the random books at this time. But I am picking up containers, largely just to sell them. It is a +1 enhancement weapon, so...
Attention!
Yeah, I think this is better for her than just a regular old great axe. +7, 6 to 17, should go up to +8. Yep.
A long way to go still.
Hello.
Better fetch that. Let's try this way.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Who are you?
Infernal servant. So long I've forgotten why.
You killed a pack of gnolls. How?
The pact. Power.
A pact. Which devil did you deal with?
Fallen. Lady Zariel.
Why would you sign a pact with a devil?
Power. Strength.
And how did you die?
Zariel's brute destroyed me.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
100% sure Zariel's brute refers to Karlach.
Might as well take a look.
I did not mean to... Whatever I clicked on accidentally, I didn't mean to go there. Okay. Time to go
let's see.
downstairs.
Ugh, I'll never get used to the stench of death.
Actually, there's no reason Will couldn't use a shield right now.
Sharp as ever.
Oh, he's already got padded armor.
My faith will guide me. On I go. Let's see.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Who are you?
Toll collector, Martin.
How did you die?
Goblins. Laughing. Cutting.
Why were you in the basement?
Hiding. Frightened.
Were you alone when you died?
Gods abandoned me and Vance.
And I have the key. This key was found
Looks like a
outside.
trap there. That's curious. Might as well.
Be careful. There are traps about.
Easy. This place is hungry for blood.
Oh.
Trap. Best avoid that trap.
And these chairs have...
There's something more to this. What am I missing?
There's little pressure plates in the chair, which you can... activate with pots.
Thoroughly pilfered already.
And once you have something sitting on both of those thrones, that will open up.
Trap.
I believe I have Karlach holding onto the regular water. Studded shield. Studded shield. So, okay. Not even a cosmetic difference for that. But we have plenty of weight. 58 down to... we had like 7 pounds. Oh, I guess we also have 20 pounds of crates. Hello, how are you? I am currently in a looting frenzy at the toll house. Also, I've set the latency to be lower, so you don't have to wait like half a minute to hear a response from me. Or however long it takes me to notice that you said something. I love this game. This is, right now, it's my favorite game. Okay. Everybody failed that perception check. There is a trap right here, so if everybody fails the check, you can just jump over it. And then that trap is the one that activates all the other traps, so technically you don't even really need to do what I was doing with all the other disarming, but I'm also gonna just move stuff away from... I don't even want to risk accidentally stepping on it when I'm looting.
What's cooking?
And I'll use the Great Axe over the Sword of Justice just because I like Karlach with an axe better.
What am I to do?
Actually, rather than go through the process of looting all of these, especially since they're right next to a trap that I have to know out, I'm just gonna break them all and see if anything fell on the floor. Nothing did. And then I step on it anyway. Okay, so on the plus side, I did disable all the traps back there, so I don't have to worry about the rest of the poison, because it would have been coming out of all of these vents too.
This way.
Easy. This place is hungry for blood.
And since I'm in the area, there are a couple of other quick things I can do before I return to the Grove. I don't really want to get involved in the big gnoll fight nearby.
Worth a rummage?
Like, I don't want to go up there at this time.
Someone eviscerated those gnolls. It's rather beautiful.
Might find something useful. I'll grab that. Perfectly hidden. Might be useful. Something tore right through these people. They didn't stand a chance. Let's see what's to be said.
The creature's eyes roll back in its head, equal parts bliss and agony. She'd eaten, feasted, and yet, looking into her eyes, you can see it wasn't enough. She's still hungry.
Come, see, my flesh becomes new flesh.
You hear what comes next before you see it. The sharp snapping of bones and a yelp of pain as her body starts to twist and undulate. The hyena moans softly as its body contorts, ribs cracking and flesh tearing.
Strike while the beast is vulnerable.
You land a swift strike against her skull. She yelps, then goes still. Whatever horrific creature was growing inside the hyena dies along with her.
Don't burn yourself. Sneak, sneak. Need to learn the hard way.
Every step counts.
Onward.
Where's it running off to?
Forever dauntless. No time to waste.
No surrender.
Hungry for the slaughter.
Never seen that before.
It certainly puts the miracle of birth in a new light.
We should find the rest. Stop the infestation before it spreads.
It's basically just an easy encounter, some easy XP.
Better take that.
Reading this gives you quest to find the missing shipment.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Who is NF?
Boss. Baldur's Gate. The Guild.
So that's a reference to Nine Fingers, I'm pretty sure. What were you carrying in the wagons?
Wizard's shipment. Chest.
And what happened to you? Oh, what happened to the chest?
Rugen protected it. Took it north.
Who was Rugen?
Lucky son of a...
And where were you heading?
Tavern. Hideout. Secret.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Quiet as a mouse.
We're pretty early into this level.
Worth taking.
And let's not activate them yet, because that fight can lead into a fight that we don't want.
What's that?
Hey, good looking.
Need to keep focused. No time to dally.
some old forgotten birds.
The thing we're looking for must be back this way then. There it is, I think. Smuggler's Ring. So we can use this when we want our stealth and sleight of hand higher, and we can take it off when we get to town. But we don't want to just equip it all the time.
I should grab that.
Biting flies, midges. Ugh. Shouldn't nature be beautiful and serene? It looks so nice in the upper city parts.
Upper City, huh? Swish. Never spent much time there myself.
I'll happily take you if we survive this bug's banquet.
Sounds good. I've always been curious what a patriarch loo looks like.
On I go.
Time to pick up Scratch.
Keep moving, stranger. Quietly.
What happened here?
I told you to go.
Peer at his collar.
You see a name etched into the leather. Scratch.
You're Scratch, aren't you? Come here. It's all right.
You know my name? Interesting. A predator wouldn't care to learn it. Still, you should go. My friend is injured. He needs rest.
I don't think he's going to wake up.
Of course he will. And then we'll return home.
What happened to your friend, exactly?
We were attacked. Cackling, furry things on two legs. And their smell, it was strange, rotten, evil.
You can travel with me if you like.
No, I won't leave him.
If he doesn't wake up, follow my scent. I have a camp.
If it comes to that, I may. Thank you.
And we can take all that now.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
What happened to you?
Back off. Nose. Claws. Teeth.
What's your profession?
Runner. Fleetfoot. Courier company.
Who are you?
Gomwick.
Why were you in the forest?
Letters. Delivery to Baldur's Gate.
Where did you keep the letters?
In bank. Standard issue.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Worth grabbing. Have to keep low. Got to press on. What do we have here? Just check for anything useful.
As much love as I hold for Baldur's Gate, these frontiers delight me as much as any bustling street.
You can't be serious. This is a howling wasteland. I haven't even had a bath since the abduction. I must reek of the lizard slime.
Sure, but think of the stories you'll be able to tell.
Owlbear tracks. Its nest must be nearby.
Actually, I have always wondered what happens if you kill the owlbear before you talk to Edwin and Enderin. I think it's time to go to camp. And I do have... Yep, I have potion of Hill Giant Strength. I did get, yeah, there he is. Okay. Astarion has been...
Let's march!
Karlach
On my
needs an
way.
update.
Time for a natter.
Ah, I shall be here in thy camp. As thou desires.
This game is played. It's an RPG. So it's basically like Dungeons and Dragons. It's very similar to Dungeons and Dragons. But it translates the rules into a computer game format. So it's hard to explain exactly what the differences are. A big part of the difference is instead of having a live DM, the game itself, the story that they wrote, serves as the DM, and so the writers had to anticipate a wide variety of player action. And one of the reasons this game in particular is so good is that the writers covered a very wide breadth of possible player actions. Even though the story, like, ultimately the story itself, like the main story, kind of a necessity, eventually all leads to the same place. But you have a lot of options on how to get there. You know what I mean? And that's one of the reasons I love this game so much. So we are Withers, who you just saw me go up to, allows you to change your classes, and I'm gonna change. Basically, I'm doing this just so I can change Karlach's stats. I'm not gonna change her classes, but I'm gonna be feeding Karlach elixirs of strength every day, and because I'm going to be doing that, I don't need to increase her strength stat at all. So I'm gonna put her constitution up to the biggest bonus it can be. Wisdom is very good. just in general. And dexterity is the other one that really matters. Actually, I should probably go ahead and switch wisdom and dexterity. And I have 4 points left. I'll put 2 and 2, just because. And perception is good to have. She's not going to need intimidation. She's not my party face. Why not nature? Sure. Yes, she will be on roids.
Keep your distance, darling.
And
Defender
then
of the people.
I believe I haven't changed Will's ability scores yet either. But real
Whatever
quick.
comes, I'm ready. Unnoticed.
Oop.
Good. None shall see me. Don't mind if I do. This'll do nicely.
Sharp as ever. Ever onward. A word, if I may.
Ah, I shall be here in thy camp, as thou desirest.
And similarly, I'm mostly here to change his ability scores. He doesn't need intimidation. He's got arcana. All of these are intelligence skills, so I guess it doesn't matter that much, but let's give him history, sure. And then Warlock. I already have Minor Illusion on Shadowheart. Let's give him a Mage Hand. I like having Armor of Agathis, so Arms of Hadar I don't really need. Hex is pretty good.
Can't afford any mistakes. Too easy.
La, da, da, da.
So I'm not going to change the levels that she got, and there's no decisions to make it level 2. And she's going to be a berserker still. I like getting Will up to Warlock level 2. I'll give him the... You know what? I'll give him Command. No, I'll give him Hellish Rebuke. Mostly, so Agonizing Blast, sure. But the thing that he really wants from level 2 Warlock is Devil's Sight. And I don't think I need to replace either of these spells. I'm good. But then I like to switch him over to Sorcerer. And Sorcerer is what he's going to be going up as from here on out. I'll give him Light. It's just useful. Fire and Ice, mostly for their utility. And Shocking Grasp, just because. And then the shield spell. and enhanced sleep. I feel like I want to go ahead and give him Storm Sorcery, because the flight as a bonus action when you cast a spell is pretty strong. Yeah, he's not going to be as much a machine gun blaster as he could be. Like, I'm not going to completely max it out by giving him like 2 fighter levels for another action. But yeah, he is going to be a blaster. But more than that, he's going to be a blaster from darkness, because Shadowheart is going to go Dark Justiciar. So he's going to hide out in the darkness that she can create for free and use Devil's Sight to get advantage on everything he does. And then, situationally, either Karlach or Astarion will get the ring that makes you immune to blindness, and Shadowheart will also have immunity to blindness from her Dark Justiciar gear. So, only one of my party members will not be able to operate from the darkness in full. Oops, I don't know why I did that, but I'll send it to camp.
There is work to do.
That being said, we are still, like, I'm about to fight the owlbear, so I'm gonna go ahead and long rest before we do that. Well, I mean, sure, yeah.
She's coming.
Oh, there are some darkness shenanigans you can still do before Act 3. There are, like, he does have
Well, you've been
the Devil's Sight now, which
and
means
you know what
I can put darkness
when
out
you're
in a variety of
God
ways still,
damn
and
it.
Will can take advantage of it.
Anyone but her.
I do like flirting with Mizora.
You flatterer. Why, if I had a warm heart, I'm sure it would be skipping. Call me Mizora. I'm Will's patron, the fount of his power. My pet's been unruly, and his leash needs a yank. We had a deal.
Yeah, we
Will.
can figure it out. I'll look it up.
But Karlach's still breathing.
I've taken more pleasant shits than you, Mizora. And at least those can be buried after.
That's no kind of talk for a lady. By the way, Karlach, Zariel sends her regards.
You told me! Devils only! She's a tiefling, not a monster!
How precious. The little pupster's found his bark.
Clause G, Section 9. Target shall be limited to the infernal, the demonic, the heartless, and the soulless.
Karlach meets the criteria by virtue of having no heart.
You better not lay a damned finger on Karlach.
Don't you worry. That ship has long sailed the Styx. But a defiant pup must still pay his price. To wit.
Will burns in the fires of Avernus. The lightning storms of Dis strike his flesh. His soul passes through each layer of the hells, gaining their essence and their torment.
That's better.
What the hells have you done?
A promise broken, a price paid. You know the terms.
Get used to the new form, pet.
There's no going back. Some magic even I can't undo.
now. Let's see how the frontiers fare without their precious blade.
Karlak, keep an eye on him, would you? I'll be keeping mine on you.
Oh, and Will, don't forget, our pact still stands. Ta-ta.
Onward, ever onward.
I'll be honest, soldier. I'm reeling. Will hardly knows me, but he chose my life over his. Been a long time since someone stuck their neck out for me like that.
You must be relieved.
Gobsmacked, really. But grateful. Really grateful. I could learn a thing or two from a man like that. Hopefully we won't turn into mind flayers first.
Actually, throughout most of Act 2, Shadowheart's gonna actually end up using radiant damage for the radiant orbs.
No harm in a little conversation.
So, Will did the right thing, and it earned him a set of horns. Let that be a lesson to us all.
Gods damn her, straight back to the hells. Just look at me. I did what was right, and Mazora made me pay for it. I'd be hunting devils and demons, she said. Traitors and hypocrites, heartless evils of all sorts, but not Zariel's victims. Not innocent tieflings.
What did you expect? She's a devil. Hardly a paragon of honesty.
All these years. You'd think it's a lesson I'd have well learned. It's Mazora who grants me the power to conjure armor and cast eldritch blasts. Before I was infected, I could even call hell beasts and summon festering clouds. But I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the coast.
What are the terms of your pact?
I can't utter the terms or circumstances of the pact. I can tell you most all else, but the pact, I'm forbidden, unless Mazora permits it. But I'll say this. The moment I pacted myself to Mazora, I have not regretted for a heartbeat. It was my proudest deed. It was worth the sacrifice. All I can give you on that is my solemn word.
You've got something to say?
You should get out of this pact.
A possibility that's kept me awake countless nights. But I don't have a clue where to start, other than play her games and play by the rules. That's the only language devils listen to.
There must be some loophole in the contract that lets you out.
There could well be. She has the blighted thing. What I know of it is simply what has engraved itself upon my memory. My contract is very clear. I can bring Mazora no harm. She'll have to let me out of my pact willingly. The only way out is if I can out-bargain her. We're standing here with nothing but the clothes on our backs and the worms in our heads.
We can beat her, if we put our worms together.
We can. I'm sure of it. How glad I am that you see me as more than my patron's pet.
I tried to build up a lot of approval for Will and Karlak in the earlier part of the game, because once I hit Dark Justiciar, I'm gonna lose approval with them fairly frequently.
You've got something to say?
How does it feel to be a
It's
devil?
said that anyone who bathes in the river of blood emerges as one born anew. It's a lot like that, I imagine. I feel the weight of these horns on my head, curling upwards like a mammoth's tusks. I feel these ridges snaking down my neck. Not to mention a few bumps and prongs in unmentionable places. But I haven't seen my reflection just yet. Be my mirror. What do you see?
I gotta go with the pun. Quite the handsome devil, if I do say so.
I can't tell if you're being silly or serious. I'll accept the flattery either way. I suppose I'll grow used to the new me. Horns and all. The people will see a curiosity. Maybe even a beast hungry for their souls. But I will slay their monsters. Keep them safe. And one day they will see the Blade of Frontiers again.
I can't help feeling Will got off lightly. The wrath of the Hells is second only to the wrath of the heavens. Having a devil in our camp will certainly make things interesting. Never a dull day, is there?
Oh, don't need that anymore. And I'm not gonna need charisma before I am using that, so...
I should take that.
Okay.
Better get to it.
Oh, look who it is. Do I have another... I don't believe I currently have. Oh, I do. I have a potion to speak with animals. So let's go talk to Scratch.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
I'm sorry about what happened to your master.
Master? Friend. I stayed with him until I knew he was gone. I'll never forget him. But I'm glad to have met you.
Pet him. Approval from everybody. Except Astarion.
What's on your mind? Oh, would that I could. But your entourage is full. Back in the thick...
You have my attention.
Of course.
No rest for the wicked, I see. On my way.
There is work to do.
Ready and willing.
Elixir of Peerless Focus. That is not a bad one to have. Potion of Greater Healing. Potion of Healing. And that's all I get. Okay.
What's next, I wonder? Let's chat then.
You've got something to say? Sorry, but there's no room for me. Let's make this happen.
Defender of the people.
Here we go.
Making me sweat.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
Okay.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes. Got to keep moving. Worth grabbing. Oh, that stench. Dead owlbear prey, no doubt.
The corpse has nothing to say.
Unseen. Perfect. I'll grab that. I see a way. Gently does it. Let's see what... Saluna statue in a stinking cave. Hardly a place of honor. Owlbear eggshells. An unhatched one would fetch quite a price.
Okay, so let's start from down there.
Hello, you. Move unseen.
I have to survive this.
And actually, let's have Shadowheart start. Actually, let's just get everybody over here, maybe.
Let's see what I can spirit away.
You know what? This is... Let's just go with damage over time, I guess.
Stepping softly.
My face protects me.
Eyes open, mouth shut.
Shadowheart started the conversation. Ah. Well, Shadowheart may have started a conversation, but we are going to start a combat. The enemy is surprised. Succeeded on a saving throw. Let's see. Got +3, and the DC is 11. So, yeah. But he doesn't have like inoculated or anything, right? No, so... Hunter's Markham. And Dread Ambush. Right. And let's get you out of there.
With finesse.
Don't be shy. Turn down the fire. Poor fucker.
Right, right.
Keeping quiet. Not a peep.
Oh, it takes a bonus action to do the thing. Right. So, I'll just...
Coming through.
Come over here.
I'm ready.
You're done.
Now this is my happy place.
You're done.
What should I do?
Let's see. This doesn't take concentration, so I can do that. Do I have a option?
On the move.
%70%, so... Why don't I put basic poison on Shadowheart's weapon? Saved, but that's okay. So you are currently hexed, right? So have Will. Yeah, let's start with Will.
This is my time. Fleet of foot.
I guess there's not really one of those to cast as an action, is there? That was a good hit, though.
Let's turn someone inside out.
Watch this.
Karlak is still better with melee, so let's frenzy with her. And use lacerate. Excellent, excellent. And move back over here.
Time for cull.
He is up there, huh? Actually, I think we just want to get away for a bit.
Need to stay focused. Have to keep going.
Okay.
Can't give up.
Shadowheart. It's a wisdom save and it doesn't take, so I will command you to drop. Saved. Unfortunate. But I will also then Sanctuary Will. No, a round of no the possibility of a round of no actions is better. I will have Karlach provoke here. Make that jump. And Karlach will provoke. Because frankly she can handle it, which will allow Will to get away. Reapply. And move further away.
2 steps at a time. Let's have some fun.
Reapply Hunter's Mark.
More skirt.
And let's do a piercing shot. And move back.
Nicely.
My turn.
You're out of action. You do have a bonus action. Offhand attack it is. And I'll move over here just so we're not grouped up too well. Already at 95%, so I'll just fire. Oh wait, that's piercing strike.
Hop, hop.
I'll move up, and I'll do prepare. Is that an action? No, it's... Nice, nice. And Frenzied Strike. Not miss on a 96% chance. Not too much for you to do.
On the victor's path.
Shocking Grasp. Oh, wait, can I just move? No. Shocking Grasp. Miss. And miss.
My faith will protect me.
Missing so much is not great. Let's try... I should have done that first, huh? Let's try a shot. And let's try to get in there with a flourish. Just cannot hit. Broke the concentration on Hex, unfortunately. Okay. Keep with the 95%, that's fine. And you know what? I'll
subtle approach.
Hide afterwards.
Be quick.
No holding back.
Alright, command, drop. No, not drop. Command. Grovel, that's what it is. Fall prone. Yep. And now with you being prone, well...
Battle favors the fearless.
I can get out of there. I'll cast Hex again. And I'll retreat as much as I can.
Fuck yes.
Just get in there. I will throw something rather than... We're getting there.
We'll do it my way.
All right, Karlak. It's go time.
Now, unfortunately, if you kill the mother first, you don't get the cutscene where the combat starts. So we actually have to escape combat ourselves.
Moving.
But that's fine. The owlbear cub isn't really much of a threat.
Shall we dance? On the way.
No holding back. Out of sight. Finding my way.
Can't give up. Not now.
May as well loot it. Oh, that's the other one. Okay. Yeah. Getting out of here.
On I go.
Head of a broken spear.
Find a route.
Let's have some carnage.
Am I not hiding? I'm not hiding.
Let's find some prey.
Wait, what? Okay, fine. I'll just dash, I guess.
Moving.
Finding my way.
Ready.
Not hiding, so I'll
Can't
start
attack
hiding.
what can't be seen. Got to press on.
Put 'em up. Slick.
Go for the throat. Quickly.
Got to focus. What's theirs shall be mine. Got to move.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Just like old times. A better position.
No word. They won't spot me now. Soldier.
Still hiding.
Keep them guessing.
Bye forever, pal. Aye, aye.
Okay.
Ready. Unseen. Might as well help myself. Need to press on.
I'm gonna sneak up with Shadowheart to see. I mean, certainly it's short rest time.
Just a brief respite.
So we can go around this way. Hello.
That might be worth a look. Need to tread softly. Unseen as I was taught. Best step softly. What do we have here? An owlbear egg. These are supposed to be worth a fortune. I should fetch that. Moving. Mustn't be seen. Have to keep going. Moving.
Alright, we will call that a perfect success.
Mine needs greater anyway. This way.
Not even all that much XP.
Worth grabbing.
Going to be all right.
People up ahead. Something's wrong.
You're a true soul. You can't die. Please, stay with us.
I don't think he's conscious. Can you hear us, Ed?
You, not a step closer.
A strange symbol glows, marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
I'll try medicine. Oh, what happened to your friend?
An oil bear. Please, do you have any...
Shut up, Andric. Do you serve the Absolute?
Wait.
The injured man locks eyes with you. A familiar squirming churns in your head.
Hold his stare.
Your minds intertwine. You see his siblings, Andric and Brenna, new recruits. Yours to shepherd.
Protect them. She is a true soul. Mind her. She will... She...
Edwin! Ed! Please!
He's with the Absolute now. You're a true soul. Edwin, our brother, he was chosen. Like you. Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin.
Explain this Absolute to me.
What? Are you testing us? The Absolute is our goddess. She's going to rip down the old world order, start a new one. Then we'll be the ones with the power. Well, you will firstly, true soul. You don't need me to explain that.
A true soul, like you, has been chosen by the Absolute. You speak with her voice. And when the time comes, the true souls, you will rule.
That fellow was infected like us. Is this the mark of a true soul?
Why are you out here? The wilderness is dangerous.
We know that all too well, man, but the Absolute sent us here.
We're looking for fugitives, survivors from that ship that crashed farther west of here.
These fugitives, tell me more.
We don't know what they look like, but anyone who survived that crash is bound to be injured. That's enough to get us started. The Absolute wants them found. At any cost.
Now, I wanted to see what they would say since I've already killed the owlbear before I had this conversation. And it does recognize that. The beast is dead. You should be on your way.
Really? You killed that thing?
May the Absolute continue to guide your hand, madam. As for us, we won't take any more of your time. May the Absolute guide us.
They spoke of the Absolute. Same as that captive goblin. They must be part of the same sect.
Seems like a popular little deity, whoever they are.
I don't think we've talked to Saza yet, have we? Oh, maybe we did. I think we talked to her after she had died. Let's do that again.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
What were you doing here?
Looking for weapon. The absolute.
What can you tell me about the Absolute?
Do not fight her. Power. Such power.
What do you know about this weapon?
Crashed from the sky. Taken by infidels.
Is there anything valuable around here?
Brenna. Ending.
And who are you?
Edwin. A true soul. A chosen.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions. Strange power resonates within the corpse. It calls to you. Your limbs move of their own accord. There's something of value here, something your mind craves. Why let its host's memories go to waste? The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you.
And at this stage in the game, we are still trying to completely resist the tadpole, so wisdom, force your mind shut. You will not be influenced by an illithid parasite. But I'm not going to try very hard because I low-key kind of want the parasite. But I make it, that's fine.
Your muscles loosen. The tadpole breaks free of its deceased host. Your mind is your own again. For now.
Now this shaft of a broken spear, we already have. I believe Karlak picked it up? Yeah. And we can combine these. Into the Vision of the Absolute, which can blind targets, which is very nice. Does it have an enhancement bonus? It does not. So we're gonna go ahead and give it to Karlach, partially because it's a thrown weapon, partially because if we come up against when we come up against spiders, we probably want to have Karlach equip it.
Let's see what we have here. Curious. No wounds on that ball, but doesn't quite look like it died peacefully either.
Who cares about some pig? It's dead. Let's go. The pig's dead, my friend. Staring at it won't bring it back. Come on. We'll never fix these brainworms if we stop and gawk at every piece of carrion you find.
Examine the the boar's corpse.
The boar seems to be fresh, only a few hours dead. Examining the corpse, you see 2 small puncture wounds in its neck.
And is it dead enough for you?
These marks are strange. Do you recognize them?
It's been drained of blood with wounds in its neck. It's been killed by a vampire. I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to worry you. They are ferocious creatures. But don't worry. I'll keep watch tonight. We won't have to worry about nocturnal visitors. Now please, let's go.
I'd better take a peek. These tracks, squat, bow-legged. Goblins, I'd say.
Checking things out.
Hello.
Have to keep pushing. Might as well take a look. necklace matches the sigil in that cave. The Harpers were busy. That might be worth a look.
At the back of the crevice lies a bag enfolded in the chitinous squabbling of spiders. A shiny gold coin pokes from its mouth.
Survey the spiders, I suppose.
The creatures clutch the pouch possessively. You have no doubt. A spider egg is nestled within.
Rogue sleight of hand. Dart your hand in, hoping to snatch the bag.
The spiders scatter. You feel their panic. The beloved was taken. You stash the bag. Something clinks among the coins.
And Carlette can hold on to that. Toll house. Been all through there. Let's go back into the grove through the underground tunnel.
Onward. What's there shall be mine. I don't think that statue's eyes are glowing to provide illumination. Best be careful. Let's see.
Let's have some fun. Stay low.
Not really interested in this conversation.
Screaming.
Leave no trace. They won't see me coming.
is pride.
On the prowl.
I'm ready. My faith protects me.
Well, when they're down to only 1 hit point, an alchemist fire is good enough.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Which gives the others
Quiet as
the ability to get a lot closer. And maybe even down the other way.
Coming through.
I could go for a good meal. I'm too tall for this. Eat it.
Time to kill. The blade will not bend.
On I go.
Ready for another round?
What's next? No time for Danny.
That's gonna burn out in a second.
I'd better take a peek. It's been a long day. Better stop to rest soon. Might as well. Best avoid that trap.
I'll use the key to actually get it, just because I like using keys. And I know where it is.
Calm and quiet, that's the way. Unnoticed. Good.
Hey, good looking.
Nope.
His breaths are shallow, his wounds deep. He doesn't respond to your voice.
Didn't mean to...
His
seriously?
breaths are
Hold on. I'm trying to get next to him. There we go.
Saddle up.
Ooh. I'm
Whatever
just
comes,
trying
I'm
to
ready.
have you both benefit from the healing. There we go.
I ought to speak.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I thought I was gonna die down here.
I'm surprised the goblins didn't gut you on sight. Why didn't they?
They were asking questions about a weapon. I told them the only weapons here are the ones the Foulbloods brought. I must tell the others what happened. I stepped careful. There are traps in these tunnels. And thank you again.
How are we doing on inspiration? We are at 4 inspirations, so we do want
Mustn't let anyone
opportunities
see.
to use them.
Worth a look. I see a way. Calm and quiet, that's the way. I'll give it a try. Need to tread softly. Onward then. Might find something useful.
Just like when you hit somebody, chance to ensnare it. Cute. We don't really have staff users here, though.
You're making me sweat. Ready for some good news.
Have to keep low. This way. Worth a try. Just avoid that trap. What's that?
There's not too much point coming back here before we hit Nettie, but it does. I mean, the point is that we can rob this place blind. Which we could do later anyway, but now we can do it now.
Might as well. Might find something useful. Dead drow.
There's something in that vessel. Take a closer look.
Halcyon sounds like the best chance of finding a cure.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Who are you?
Ned Siranis of the Absolute.
What happened to you?
Scouting. Found druids.
How many drow were out there?
Minthara. Back at camp.
Where did you get your tadpole?
The corpse remains silent. It doesn't understand the question.
Where did you start following the Absolute?
Moonrise Towers. Initiation.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
I'll take this way. What do we have here? Unseen as I was taught. Need to press onward. Simply begging to be robbed. I must keep going. It shall be done.
Yeah, I've already been up there and done stuff there. Yeah, I remember now.
Druids. Who uses wooden tools?
There. Shoot. Done. Where are my boots? Where's that?
Thought I sensed an infernal around here. But you aren't from Elturel. What's your story?
I spent a good bit of time in the Hells. Enlisted against my will by the Archdevil Zariel. Same as you, I suppose, if you're from Elturel. The devils were delighted when your city was swallowed up. I thought they had you for keeps. Glad you got out.
I got lucky. It looks like you did too. And you brought some infernal machinery with you.
A little gift from Zariel. Keeps me burning hot.
Very hot by the smell of it. Might be burning out a piston ring or leaking oil. Mind if I take a listen?
Be my guest. But don't get too close or your eyes will melt shut.
Phew! You really are burning up. Whoever put that engine together tried to house metallurgized Demano valves inside a Ragnak's alloy casement. Very risky. I might be able to help. But I'd need infernal iron. And a prayer that my hammer will survive the work. That thing isn't meant to operate outside of Ernest. I'm not sure how much longer it'll keep running the way it's going.
Will you be able to turn down the temperature a little? Worried I'm gonna go in for a handshake and singe someone's arm off one of these days.
I'd worry about surviving the night first. But help one, help both. If we can cool you off, it'll stabilize your engine, and allow you to touch whomever you please.
Where should we look for infernal iron?
I've sensed some during our travels. It has a pull to it. Absolutely magnetic, once you know what you're looking for. I can show you where I'd look.
We'll keep our eyes open for some iron.
Meanwhile, I've still got plenty of weapons and armor in stock if you're looking to load up.
Actually, I'll take a safeguard shield for myself. But let's go get everything from camp.
Forged from the heart.
Yeah, it's time to do some inventory. Just a casual 2,000 kilograms. Okay. Candle. And Will doesn't need a candle.
To bring. What I do for some salt.
How fares the search?
hell's tape?
We'll see what I can learn.
There. You quit in the middle of your done.
Hello, Petal. Need anything? Any lotions or potions? Nay, bother, love.
No helping it. We're exposed
Doesn't
now.
taste half bad.
Remember, you have teeth and claws. Use them.
Need anything else?
So, hey, we've got this soul coin, right? Thing is, I think I can use it. My engine can, anyway. Zariel used to top me up every now and again when she wanted me to go after an especially wicked target.
Got a coin slot in your heart or what?
Sort of. Next time we find ourselves toe-to-toe with something we want to squash, drop a coin in. See what happens.
Intriguing. Next time we're in battle, we'll make sure you get one.
Fuck yes! Now I just need something to sink my teeth into.
Trust no one.
Come on, let's go.
The pride of the gate.
Don't burn yourself.
Can't afford to stay idle. No time to dally. Need to keep going.
Alright. I think that's gonna be about it for this session. Have a good night. I'm just gonna get...
Did that cow just give me the side eye? Is that normal?
I'll talk to these cows.
Be gone. I am hungry.
Remember, you have teeth and claws. Use them.
Another one. What are you under there, then? Ant? Or rocks?
Or a ant. Are you calling me small?
If you do not like your form, then choose another. That is what the keepers of this place do. They become birds, to hunt on the wing. Bears to tear flesh with teeth. But for me, only oxen, only same old hay. And I cannot even eat it, because the horned ones hide their shiny bits inside.
Shiny bits? The tieflings put something in your hay?
Hiding things. Thinking they're clever. Not clever. Sometimes I eat the shiny bits, and they have to go looking for them on the other end.
No harm in a little conversation.
Ah, you're addressing me, a humble ox. How quaint.
Haven't you ever met someone who could speak to oxen?
A druid or two, I suppose. But the novelty remains fresh.
Did you come from El Turel with the others?
I suppose I did. Yes. I had quite a life in El Turel. Chewing cud, pulling carts, etc.
There's something strange about this ox. What is it? Let's make room in our inspiration pool. But I'm not going to roll again for that.
Nothing here for
Funny.
you. Remember, you have
I'll
teeth
grab that.
and claws. Use them.
Look, don't take your eyes off my hands.
Any questions, children? Parry, swing, lunge. I'll keep goblins out forever. One more time. This is no
Oh, what are you hiding?
warriors.
He stares right past you, as if you're invisible. Or boring.
Are you alright?
Mm-hmm.
I see. Anything else on your mind?
He's still staring right past you.
Turn around and see what he's looking at.
You see nothing out of the ordinary. As you turn back, the child slips between the rocks.
Rogue investigation. Study the rocks for a secret passage.
You find the edges of a concealed entrance.
Cute. But we're not going to go that way next time. Okay, that really is the end of this session, and I will come back next time.